Hi everybody, it's Melissa. How's it going? Hope you're having beautiful weather where you are. We're having beautiful weather where I'm at. And my husband's about to mow the lawn, so you may hear some in the background. It's not going to be professional at all, but hopefully we will have fun anyway. So, oh, and also the dog's probably going to just go off when they hear the lawnmower. I'm just hoping this thing will center in on my voice and not pick up all of the background noise, because it's going to be bad. Okay, anyway, let's get this done, shall we? I have a new A6. This is a Moterm. I told you, there they go already. This is a Moterm, so it's not one of my vendor specs. I got it to possibly carry out with me because I just can't be satisfied with anything I try to set up to actually take with me on the go. This is my main A6. I have two main planners that are my main planners, and that is my A6 and my B6 rings. Or if I don't carry the B6, I'm doing personal wide. So depending upon the insert you're using, they can be interchangeable. So this is my main one that's got all my goodies in it and everything. And this is where I do my daily planning and stuff like that. But I don't necessarily like the idea of taking it out with me, because it's not that this leather is delicate. It's not. This is the TM leather. It's buffalo hide. It is amazing. Extremely durable. So I've got this particular leather in several different vendor spec planners because it's just the bomb. It's just the best stuff ever. But at the same time, I did pay a lot more for that one than this one. And I go through all kinds of scenarios in my head. You guys may be the same. Like, oh my gosh, what if someone steals my purse? Then not only will I lose my purse, but I'll lose whatever planner I have in it. That kind of stuff, that kind of crazy, Of course, I would probably fight someone to the death over one of my handbags. I really would, planner included. So we're just going to set up this little thing. It's not going to be anywhere remotely the same kind of setup I have in the vendor spec, but it's going to be fun. This one, I do have one other Moterm. I have the, what's supposed to be pink. The lychee pink in the personal wide. Never really liked that color. When I like pink, I like I like pink, and it looked, oh gosh, I don't even know how to describe it. It was kind of dull. The color, that's the perfect word. The coloring was dull, so there was no vibrancy to it. I just never liked it. So I used it as a stash planner to put, store things in and that kind of stuff. This one is the taupe, and I'm always a fan of taupe in anything, handbags, clothing. Love it. One of my favorite neutral colors. But I wanted the lavender, like what I had in my pocket size, but I got this off of Amazon because I did not want to wait months on end for shipping from AliExpress. So they didn't have that one in this option for the A6. So that being said, this was my second. Thought about black, but I was like, I don't know. Because I really do like this neutral. It's just a really nice palette to work from. I tried to see if I could find the Moterm replacement rings, because they have them in gold and rose gold, and at the time I looked, they didn't have them. They were sold out with everything but the silver. So I'll just keep looking, and if they, when they do get them, I will probably order a rose gold or a gold for this, just because they're so easy to change out. They're very inexpensive. You get like they're like $5-6, and it's just, these aren't the Krause rings, what's in your vendor spec planners. They're so crazy strong. So, you might want to have extra rings on hand anyway. It's never a bad idea. Never a bad idea. So, let's take this off of it. Of course, I already unboxed her. I did just get her today, so I haven't really done anything with it. But you can see the setup on these, and this is one reason people love the Moterm so much, is because they are real leather. It's genuine cowhide. It's not going to be the quality of what you're going to get from Gilio or Vanderspec or even Franklin Planner. But it is good quality. It should last you a very long time. They've upped their game in the sense they're the only thing that they paint anymore as far as the edges. The edges are all sewn now, which is good. This means it's going to last longer. They still do paint the edges on the flap though. So but that's the only thing. From what I can see, it's, you know, well, even my Personal Y that I have over there, I just throw it all over the place and it still looks the same, and I've had it over a year. So we're good. And then of course the pockets, you get crazy amounts of pocket configurations here. This is basically what you would get from an Gilio Campagna or a Vanderspec from their Touch Me line, which is ready to ship. Everything's already done. You don't get to customize it, because that's the fabulous thing about Vanderspec, is that you can customize. But this one, I mean, you've got big pocket, secretarial pocket, back pocket, secretarial pocket, and zipper compartment. And then 1, 2, 3 slip pockets there with a pocket there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slip pockets there with a pocket there. And of course you get the fly leaf, which adds extra pockets there. It goes this way. And it provides you with an extra pin loop. So you can't complain about not having enough pockets, because you do. So that's cool. And then you also get a little starter pack of paper. And I have found the coolest thing. If I print tons of stuff all the time, tons of my own inserts. I buy inserts from other stores that I print. But I've got to where so tired of having to just trim them all the time, and I never get them straight. Handy Forms, which you can either go directly to their website or go through their page on Amazon, actually has the blank pages for the A sets as well as the B sets. I ordered both of them and they work perfect. Come out just completely professional. I was so stoked when I found them. They are a little bit spendy. I think this one was $6 and some change, and you get 50 sheets. But I print front and back, so I can utilize all of that. But even with that, if you think about it, you're paying that. And if you say you print your entire year's calendar on there, it's a lot cheaper than what you would still get from most stores. But I like to use everything because I've already got on my calendars. But they work, and they work perfectly well. As far as, it doesn't really say on here what the thickness of the paper is. But it's decent. It's decent. And I was just tickled that that's an option. Just have that as an option. So if you've got a personal size, personal wide, I think B6, A6, they have lots of options. And you can either get them blank, you can get them lined, you can get them, I think they have dot grid, graft. Just go look. They've got all kinds of stuff. So if you're, looking for that, there you go. And then, of course, Moterm sends you paper too, which is cool. So it's basically lined paper. You can really, this is perfect to use for your dailies. I do wish it was white and not the cream color. And also, I think it would be extra cool if it was blank. That way you could print on it as well. Know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh, another thing about this, if people love them, is the price comparatively to Vanderspec or Gilio. You only get 2 kinds of leather. You get the pebbled leather, or you can get the print, croco embossed. They usually run, these days they've been running from, depending upon the size and the style, fit anywhere from $50 up to about $79, I think, is the topper. Maybe $89 for the A5s, which I am thinking about down the road ordering an A5. I think I'm going to sell all of my non-leather A5 planners. I'll keep my Kiki K's, and I may get one of the, because I know I can get it in like a lavender. And the lavender is just so pretty. But if you like a more toned down professional look, taupe would be more your speed. And they now have them in things. They have it in teal. They have it in a burnt orange, which is like practically the same color of my A6 that I have on vendor spec. And they call it tobacco. And it's beautiful for fall. So you can keep that in mind. And then they have white. They have a cool gray, black. So they're expanding their line all the time. But I have liked this from day one, and I wish I had actually picked this color when I got my personal wide. Okay, so now, whatever are you going to do with it, Melissa? What are you going to put in it? I went through my stash to see what all I had that I could possibly use. Because I always have tons of stuff, because I'll print something, use it for a little while, and go, oh, I like this better, and I'll print that. But first of all, I have the whole year, 2022, and my monthlies. I printed this off from PT Paper, which you guys know I love them. I love all the their inserts. But this was a digital download, and I printed it myself, and didn't do too bad of a job. Look at there, but it was pretty good. But I ended up liking these better for my calendar, and I'll show you. Eventually, I'll get there. Eventually. There we go. I should have just did that to start with. Okay. Okay, this one. And it is from, the name of the company is MIHO. They're on Etsy. I just love these because they're bold. I can see them easily. Just perfect. So I ended up printing out those instead. And so I'm going to use the ones I decided not to use in the Moterm. So I'm going to put the monthly right up front. Eventually, there you go. It's so sad that my coordination is that off. So I'm going to put the whole year in here and see how it works, because I'm not going to put all the little dibs and dabs that I have in my other A sets. So, and then for the yearly, I have a lot of nice yearlies. I have some of those from PT Paper that are really nice, that are not dated, because I use dated in my current A sets. And I have all kinds of pretties in here that I'm going to use too. Okay, it's not too bad. Okay, so, excuse me. These are some of the weeklies I have, and I got these off, I think it's Peanuts Planner Co's Facebook page. If you would join her Facebook page, she has a ton of fantastic freebies. Honestly, you would never need another insert if you just wanted to use those, because they are so good. So there's two different ones I have in here, but this is mine. I made this one, so I have that. So I doubt I use those. And then these are the same ones. I just have them crammed together. But these are the ones from Peanut Planner Co. And I really, really love this. I love the grid. Go in here and write your main stuff for the day, and then out here make your notes and elaborate on things if you want to. I've used these on before, and they're great. They're great. I love them. So I have plenty of those. None of them are dated or you know, anything like that. So I can use them at my leisure. My liege. Let's see. So I want something to divide that. Oh, this is another one of hers that I really, really love too. Did I do this right? No, it goes like this. Wait a minute, I think I did punch them backwards. That's why I had to put them to the side, because I wanted to kick myself in the head. Yeah, I punched them all in one direction, and that's not the way they go. And I'm not talking about the boy band. Yeah, I messed them up. But if you don't mess them up, they're supposed to be like this and punched accordingly. I get so mad when I do this kind of stuff, and I do it so often. But, I mean, I'm wasting so much paper. And this is some of my nice, good, thick paper, too. Look at that. But the actual layout of this itself is fabulous because you've got your daily trackers. You got, like you can put your meal plan here. You can put, maybe if you do exercises, I'm scared of you people that do that. But if you do, you know, exercise plan there, kids' lunches, I don't know, all kinds of stuff. And you've got other space here. They're really good. And these are also freebies. They're freebies too. Ooh, ooh. I like anything that says freebie. And then I had printed out some more of these. I don't know if I printed them awkwardly. Yep, that's printed out awkwardly. So are these. So these are non-usables. Like I said, I'm if you ever make mistakes and you're like, I hate myself, don't. Just, you know, message me. I'll tell you, you know, it's all good. I do it all the time. So these are the only ones that are actually cut properly. So I will put this in there, print more if I need more. I do have the ones from, I think I've already set it up, PT paper that I'll probably stick in here as well. So, and I do want a separator because you gotta keep them separated. Okay. Whoopsies. Oopsies, doopsies. So much wasted paper. Okay. So I'm going to put a tab that says today for that because I don't know if I will actually ever use this for a daily. I might. But in the meantime, we're going to do it for the weekly. And I do have plenty of tabs and stuff that I purchased that I can also, you know, redo them if I need to. And see that one, see this one I have, and it's not marked, so I can do whatever I want to with it. And sometimes I just like to separate things, just for the heck of separating them. I'm going to put this one in here that I made. Oops, there we go. And trying to decide what dashboards I want to use. I usually don't use this, but I think I'm going to. It's just it you know, fattens up your planner so much, and I like to use so many inserts that bothers me. But I don't think I'm going to use as many on this one. So I don't. That's the way it's supposed to be, but you would think the pockets would be on this side. That's just me, but you would think they would. But that is going to put pins side by side, so I doubt I'll just use one pin. So I doubt I'll utilize that part of it. And I have... Oh yeah, there's another one of those. Yep, they're barking. Told you. Told you. Here are the some today daily planners that I plan on putting in here. Alyssa 2020, and then some of my little dashboards I made that I'm not using right now. We'll use those. I do have this financial overview in case I do need to take something on the go. I have that one. I have that one. Here's another one that says plans. And these are monthly overviews here that I've got that I printed out. They're just very, very light. I think these are Infinite Lotus. And I even messaged them about them. I know most people prefer them lighter, which is fine. But, I asked them because I love shops. You will find some shops on Etsy that will include a lighter and a darker version. So instead of your lines being like this, they're a little bit more opaque like this one up here, so you can easily see them better. And for people like me who are getting older and, the eyeballs don't shine as brightly as they used to, that's a help. So I think they misunderstood me. I think they wanted them to just redo the whole thing for me, and I didn't mean that. I just, it was like just a suggestion. Keep us old folks in mind here. We, You know, we have enough issues. And you see yeah, this is even Lowe's too. The financial overview is the same way. So, and she thought maybe it's my printer. I'm like, no, it's not my printer, because I print stuff all the time. And say, for instance, that one comes out fine. So it's not the printer. Okay, so behind the weeks, we will put, I'll stick this one in for the dailies. I'll start putting some of this purdy stuff in here too, because you guys know I love my purdy stuff. She's pretty. And dailies. Put her in there. Let's see. Put the plans back. Put her in there. I love making these line art dashboards. I think they're just so pretty. Back here. Look how pretty that looks. Is that not gorgeous? That white against the taupe. I love it. I love that so very much. And those are monthly views. Again, Infinite Lotus. Plans. Melissa 2022. Love that one too. And then maybe I will put this in as notes. I got it. Might as well use it. Okay. Put that right back there. La, la, la. And put that one there. And I have this. I forget what shop it came from. It was a December one. It was like a freebie with some stuff. I'm not sure if it was cloth and paper or not, but I put a little flower over there because I like having acetate in my planner. It just makes things, you know, flip and slide and do all that stuff better. And I do have, where did I do with the personal one? Okay. I do have this one that I'm going to I will add some on the fly passwords to. I can never have too many places that I put passwords because I never remember them all. Okay, so go back over here. And that's today for the weeklies. And this is one of the, I don't even know if this shop is open or not anymore, and I can't remember where it was, but I got 2 sets of this because you could personalize what you had on your little tabs. They were for fall, and I thought they were so stinking cute. I've got a couple of them. I had 4, and I've got them for my B sets as well. But in here, you see it's got the daily and the personal ones in here, but I also have everything labeled up here. So I may go in and take one of these out and put it in here to separate the weeklies from the dailies. That might not be such a bad idea. Okay, so also her, oh, there goes my lovely hubby. He is lovely. He is such a lovely man. And do monthly overviews for a quick flip. Okay, I hope that's not too loud. You guys can yell at me in the comments. I won't take offense, I promise. I love this vellum I made with my initial on it. So I will put that in there. And then I do have this divider that I could put, what did I do with my little stickers that I set over here just so or I thought I set over here so that I would have them handy. Let's go see if there was a today one left on it. What did I do with you guys? Hey, you guys. Well, you know what we call this, guys? We call this Melissa's World. But I do have today things, so I will label that in a minute. Meantime, I'm going to put it back over here. So, you know what? We will use the today for today. We will use this one that I just had in front of me. This one will be for the weekly, so I will label it as a weekly. And then, yeah, put that for today. I was going to do that one. I could do that too. But this one's already labeled, so let's do that. Just like that. Just like that. And, oh, this would be perfect here. This vellum ends, one I've had for a very long time. Made that a very long time ago. I try not to throw anything away unless it's written on. And I absolutely don't need it, because you never know when you are going to need it, right? At least I don't. Okay, so that's really all of the inserts. I plan on using it. Look how compact that is. Very, very proud of myself. And then I'm going to see if this will fit in here. Oh, it does. This is from Planner Press. You are not for everyone. I know that's supposed to be an affirmation, but I kind of took it as an insult. I mean, well, thanks a lot. And I am going to put this bow, which I think goes very nice with the color of this planner, right there. Not going to make it too ornate, because one thing about me is I do love to decorate the planners. But if you are taking a planner along with you, that can be such a pain to decorate it up, because you open it, stuff starts falling out, and it's just not fun. I'm going to take this little mermaid off here. I don't like her. Okay, mermaid gone. Flowers are okay. Mermaid gone. Mermaid down, ladies. And then, let's see, throw a nice little flower back here. And this little bow right there. That one I haven't. Trying to find a pen I want to just put in it for the heck of it. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? It's one of my Simply Gilded pens. Oh yeah, that looks really nice. Look at that. I think if it had gold rings to go with that, that would be perfect. So yeah, so there she is. So I will go in and tweak some things, add little stickers, you know, for the, you know, different sections and stuff as I need be, but simple setup. Let's see if I can stick with this one for on the go for a while. We shall see. I make no promises ever. Ever, ever, ever. Okay. All right, guys. There it is. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Let me tell me what you think. I don't like this. I may put the pen in the fly leaf, because I don't like how bulky that makes it. They should reconfigure that somehow. You know what? This one's might be actually big enough to put one of my... It is. It does. Oh, I mean, not like well, maybe not at all. Yeah, just had to fight with it a little bit, but it fits my Sarasa Dry. Ooh, that is cool. Next time I order a custom VDS, I'm going to ask them to widen my pin loop for a little bit, so it will accommodate the Sarasa Dries, because I love thick pins. Sarasa Dry is my absolutely favorite. If you guys have noticed, they're my new love. I've ordered 1 million of them, as well as refills, and not being able to carry them with a planner when I go somewhere is not fun. Although this one, this is the Sarasa Grand. You can order it. It's the steel one. And it's the perfect size. It has, you know, it's easy to slide into a pin loop and everything. And it takes the same refills as Sarasa Dry. So that's what I did. I put a Sarasa Dry in there. I think it's like $8, $9 on Amazon. But it fits the small pin loops. And it still, you know, clips as well. So that works for that one. All right, guys. Tell me what you think, if you liked it or not. I sure do. It's always fun setting up a new planner. Always. All right. Thanks so much for sticking around with me. If you did, if you managed to actually stick around to the very end, how about leaving me a pineapple emoji, if they have one. A fruit emoji of any kind that you can find. That way I'll know that you watched it all the way to the end. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you later. Bye.